Hey, this is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on the limb. Ciao from Lecce. Yes, after a 7 hour train ride from Florence, I'm finally here. Really excited because I've been to Italy many times, but I've never really been to the Puglia region. So I've decided to come to Lecce, just park myself here for a week, do some work while I'm here, explore the city after work, obviously, and join my dear friend in Bari this coming weekend, just for a few days. So I'm really excited. I haven't been to Lecce or Puglia for that matter. I know from what I read, just really minimal information that I actually looked up before I came here is Lecce is a small town. I mean, I think population-wise is less than 200,000 people, but in terms of things to see or historical sites, it's pretty, you can actually find a few here. I mean, maybe it's like a little Rome. I mean, very little, very tiny Rome, that is. But like behind me is one of the popular cathedral. I think it's called Cathedral Maria Assunta something. It's really long, but anyways, I really got to do some research. So I have time. I'm going to be here for a week. I'm going to bring you around as we explore Lecce. Hopefully we'll find something good to eat as well. But I mean, of course, this is Italy. I'm sure there's actually something good to eat. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new content that I upload weekly. Grazie mille. So first, let's start off with where I stayed in Lecce. It's a palazzo turned bed and breakfast, which is very reasonably priced. Located here in the Old Town, and it's simply adorable. Plus, I don't have to set an alarm clock to wake me up daily, and here's why. Now, Lecce is not big and can be enjoyed on foot, with some main streets like Via Giuseppe Libertini, as well as Via Palmieri and Via Vittorio Emanuele, offering great options for shopping and eating. By the way, I was not stalking this gentleman in front of me. One of these main streets will lead you to Piazza San Oronzo, which is the main square of Lecce that is alive with people gathering in the square and at times offers live music. Now, located here in the main square, you actually find the Roman Ampitheater. Now, Italy is not exactly wanting for Roman ruins, but it's not every day that you find an ancient and well-preserved amphitheater right in the heart of town. Now, the Roman Amphitheater of Lecce is actually situated in the main piazza of the Old Town. Even more interesting, it was completely hidden from view and its existence unknown until as recently as 1901. Now, the marvelous theater spent centuries buried under the earth and structures built over the years until construction workers uncovered it while digging to build a bank. Speaking of Roman Amphitheater, I stumbled upon a smaller one right next to the public toilet with no signs. Such is the amount of historical places you'll find here in Italy. It's practically an open-air museum, with anything less than 1,000 years old ignored, I guess. Piazza del Duomo, not to be confused with the one in Florence or Milan, is one of the more popular squares here in Lecce. Now, in the center of the square is Duomo of Lecce, which is the city's cathedral. Now, the building was originally built in 1144 by Bishop Formoso and was restored in the Baroque style in 1659 by the architect named Giuseppe Zimballo. I have to say, evening brings on a different mood while standing here in the piazza. When you're in Lecce, you definitely have to visit the beautiful Baroque style churches. The prominent one being Basilica di Santa Croce, again not to be confused with the one in Florence. This one was actually built in 1695 and the interior is gobsmackingly gorgeous. There are a few more churches to visit here in Lecce if you are into Baroque style designs, including Church of St. Clair that was built in 1429. As well as Chiesa di San Matteo, that is an ornate church built in the 17th century with a soaring facade and a carved stone altar. It actually opened its door in 1667. There is also a park right next to the Old Town that provides much serenity. Locals love to come here and just, hang out with friends and relax. Aside from these sites, I think what I enjoyed the most here in Lecce is to walk in the quiet lanes of the Old Town in the evening. Now it's completely safe with street camp installed in every corner, by the way, but the zenness as you walk in the history of this lovely town in Puglia, it's quite the experience. Now the locals call Lecce the small Florence. I certainly understand why, because all the sites here, at least the main ones, share the same name as Florence. But seriously, if you want to visit the hills of Italy, which is Puglia, Lecce is a must.